He had left to find himself again. And for the first time, she understood what real loss felt like. Not the absence of a person, but the absence of being loved by them. 6 months had passed since Ryan walked out of the house that had once held his entire world. The city felt different now, quieter, slower, almost forgiving. His new apartment was small but peaceful, a reflection of who he had become. No clutter, no noise, no constant pretending. Just open space, sunlight, and the gentle scent of paint. The easel stood near the window, surrounded by half-finished canvases. For years, painting had been something he loved but had given up during his marriage, lost somewhere between arguments and unspoken disappointments. Now, it had become his way of breathing again. Each brushstroke felt like a word he couldn't say, a truth he could only express in color. On one of the canvases was his newest work, a large heart, fractured but sealed with golden lines. Inspired by kintsugi, the Japanese art of mending broken pottery with gold, it wasn't about hiding the cracks, but embracing them. The gold shimmered in the morning light, beautiful not because it was perfect, but because it had survived being broken. Ryan stared at it for a long moment, realizing that it wasn't just a painting, it was a mirror of his own heart. He had been shattered, yes, but he had pieced himself back together in ways he never thought possible. The pain had changed him, but it hadn't destroyed him. One afternoon, as he cleaned his brushes, his phone buzzed. A message from a name that once meant everything. "I'm sorry. You deserved better." He stared at the words, his thumb hovering over the screen. There was no anger in him anymore, no urge to reply or reopen old wounds. Just a quiet understanding. She was trying to make peace in her own way. He smiled faintly, the kind of smile that carried both sadness and freedom. Then, without a word, he deleted the message. In his mind, a single thought echoed. Sometimes, silence is the only goodbye that means something. Weeks later, Ryan stood in a small local art gallery, surrounded by quiet chatter and soft instrumental music. His painting, Kintsugi Heart, hung on a white wall under a soft beam of light. People paused to look, some whispering, others simply staring. A woman approached him, studying the golden cracks that gleamed across the heart's surface. "It's beautiful," she said. "What inspired it?" Ryan thought for a moment, his gaze lingering on the piece. Then he answered softly, "Being broken, and realizing that's where the light enters." The woman nodded, moved by his words, and walked away. Ryan stayed, watching as more people stopped to admire the painting, the symbol of everything he had endured and become. As the evening drew to a close, he stepped outside. The city lights reflected in the wet pavement after a light rain, and for the first time in years, he felt a quiet kind of peace. Not the kind that comes from forgetting, but from understanding. He looked up at the sky, took a deep breath, and smiled. He had finally learned that healing wasn't about erasing the past. It was about honoring it, learning from it, and moving forward with gold-filled cracks that told a story only he could understand. And as he walked away into the calm night, the sound of his footsteps echoed softly,